but she's on 5-month leave.
Fly with us again sometime.
Yeah, okay. You know, we just won't do anything really, harsh.
Yep.
We won't do stalls or anything like that.
Yeah.
You can work on your landings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Short and soft and stuff like that. And whenever she wants to come in, okay. Yeah, I was reading. I started following Galt again, like I told you.
Yep.
There's COVID didn't put us in the recession.
Yeah, we may as well do this, right? Yeah. God. Oh, it is just.
I can't wait to go on vacation. I can't wait to be done.
You gonna get a long summer?
What?
You gonna get a long summer because of this?
Like, I'm still
Might be short even, right?
I'm still working.
Yeah.
And like today, like
Yeah, I know.
but we go to the 12th, the 16th. Well, we do start earlier because we're working our break.
Yeah.
But I've been working hard. I'm going to work hard this week, so I'll have almost everything done. For next week, I'll just be able to. Because next week's the last week of like classes. I got classes, preloaded classrooms. You can set up time for them. You know what's weird is, like Liverpool's mediocre, you know what I mean? We're like a middle class. And we got all this technology.
Yeah.
Skinny Atlas found out they have no technology really. Like all the
really?
teachers are struggling with Google Classroom and Seesaw and whatever. Google Meets and all that stuff. I was like, dude.
Wow. Yeah.
We use technology out here anyway, so invest into it.
Yeah.
Like computer thing.
Yep.
Alright, so give me an airplane ride today.
Okay, you get a
Do
ride.
a bunch of landings.
Why do you like this one better than
It's
that one?
Does it tell you to put your flaps down? Does it tell you to check the different things in your pre-flight? You're a new pilot.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Does it tell you to do any of that stuff?
So it's really the pre-flight stuff that.
This is good for us. Pilots have been flying for a while.
Yeah.
But see how it does the engine oil belt doesn't tell you any of that stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't use it. It just tells you fuel gauge is checked, punctuator lights, that's all the in stuff. But it's all your pre-flight. Stall warning, fuel, oil, baggage ordnance, attainment, walk around complete.
Yeah.
It's very vague. It doesn't tell you to go to your cap streams event, your engine oil belt, prop air intake, exhaust system, resurfacing controls, repeatostatic cords, gear, tires, and marine off antennas, baggage door, final walk around.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with exterior. I don't know who made this up. And what's cool about it is too, there's all your airspeeds there too.
Yeah, they're on there too, but they're spread around.
Right, everything's right there.
Yep.
Like here's a short field, okay?
Oh yeah.
So basically I tell people 55, 65, 75. Now for the oral part you gotta say, you rotate at 59 knots, 64 knots, and 76 knots. Okay?
Yeah.
But when you're flying, it's a lot easier to go 55, 65, 75 than it is to go 59, 64, 76. There's a flow to it. That's why I tell you that for short field takeoff.
So I've been rotating at 65.
That's a normal takeoff.
Okay.
This is short.
Okay. All right.
There's a difference between short and soft. Short and soft landings, you use full flaps. Normally I just do flaps 25 here.
Right. So we take off 65, and then, normally I don't pitch for an airspeed. I usually pitch for, being able to see.
Because here, if you want to, like, well, here they say rotate at 55 knots. VX is 65 or 60. You know, I said 64,
yeah.
but so that's best angle. So that's technically a short. Okay. But we don't need to do short. We're at 9,000. Well, we still got 5,000 feet from where we take off in Juliet. But if you wanted to go to the end, you got 9,000 feet. You can take off 5 times between that.
Yeah.
So best glide is like that's why I tell you it's 75. I know it's 76, but
right. It's easier to remember 75.
Because remember that when you're doing the check ride, are you gonna be calm?
No.
So that's why I do what I do. There's a method to my madness. I know you're gonna be under pressure. I know you're gonna be stressed out a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
Well, if you go 75, 76, if it's already planning in your brain, it's like 55, 65, 75, and Rob's not gonna care. Because you got plus or minus 10 knots anyways. So you can't gig you for it.
Yeah.
No, in the port, he goes, well, it's best glide, 76. But if he yanks power and you were flying somewhere, and he goes, you know, and you're flying along at 110 knots, you got to pull it up to 75 knots. And plus, it kind of gives you an idea. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just quick, easy things to remember. All right.
Alrighty, avionics are off.
Yep.
Autopilot is off. Conditioning we don't have. Carb heat is off. Throttle is light. And brakes. Prop clear. Clear prop! Master on. Beacon is on. Fuel pump on. Mixture full rich. Prime.
Have you been in 39 Zulu with the new...
Yep. Float back.
I go, great, that's just another distraction from private pilot.
I know.
Got pretty lights now to look at.
No, I know.
No, I can cover them up anyway.
Yes.
But anyway, flying approaches up.
Yeah.
It's like so much easier.
Alright, you ready? Nothing out front.
Alright, you can hear me alright?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's coming up. And then throttle back to about 1,000 RPMs. And then just always check your oil pressure first. Make sure, do that right away as soon as you start. Pressure, oil temperature coming up. Yep. Fuel pressure's good. Alright. Then, go through your radio. So we just stay in the tower today. We'll just stay at tower today. We just ask clearance for, which is the same person for everything. So we'll be only with one person today. Okay. So, alright, ATIS is which? 1242. 242? 22. Nope. There. No way you can just do that.
Syracuse Airport information, Whiskey 2054 Zulu, wind 180 at 6, visibility 10.
You got a crosswind.
Sky condition 5,000 scattered, ceiling 8,000 overcast, temperature 19er, 2.11, altimeter 29er 81, visual, runway 28 approach in use. Use caution, bird activity is light at this time. Notice to airmen, use caution for cranes, 3.8 nautical miles south-southwest of Syracuse Airport, 525 feet AGL. Advisors should contact you at Whiskey.
Alright, and what's clearance?
12505.
Syracuse Airport information, Whiskey.
Just has to stay in the pattern. Do touch and goes. With Whiskey.
Syracuse clearance Archer 38254. We have Whiskey and request to stay in the pattern and do touch and goes.
Archer 38254, Syracuse clearance, Roger, squawk 0422.
Squawk 0422, Archer 38254.
Archer 254, back is correct.
Not much of a readback. Okay. Because he's the one working the tower.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. He's everything. The only thing he doesn't do is the radar.
This the guy we had last time?
Yeah, he's around a lot.
Yeah.
Flight 710 Syracuse Tower, Roger Syracuse altimeter
See?
2980, 0%
Yeah.
on course.
If you want, you just go to tower. Doesn't really matter.
Just
Yeah, keep the routine, I guess.
practice. Alright, so request taxi to 28 at Juliet.
Yep.
Syracuse Ground Archer 38254 at Signature Main, request taxi to runway 28 at Juliet.
Archer 38254 Syracuse Ground, taxi to runway 28 at Juliet via Yankee Juliet.
28 at Juliet via Yankee Juliet 38254.
Add a little power, like get it going a little bit, then slam on your brakes. Okay, going a little bit.
2132 heavy Syracuse Tower, winds 200.
Enough brakes. Keep rolling.
Why we're not rolling?
Did you leave
Parking
the chalk
brakes
in?
on? Parking brakes on.
No. Or just pull up. Add a little power and then slam on your brakes. There you go. I say maybe you left the chalk. I give everybody a mulligan with the chalks.
I haven't done that once. Now I'm going to do it next. Probably.
I think they got a mulligan for it if you want.
Yankee, then Juliet. Good to know I have a mulligan. Okay, Yankees to the right.
Syracuse Ground Control, Op 7. Op 7, Syracuse Ground. Afternoon, Op 7.
See, Delta mainline's not flying in here right now at all.
They're not? Oh, mainline, yeah.
So they got mainline employees there, and they think they're gonna get whacked and go to a commuter.
Oh boy.
Because the pay difference between mainline and commuters is a lot.
Right.
Skyhawk 734 Yankee Mike, Syracuse clearance.
And they came out with a package too, to retire if you got the time, or
6.12.
just to separate from the company.
Cessna 734 Yankee Mike, maintain VFR to below 2,000 within 5 miles of Syracuse. Departure frequency is 126.12. Squawk 5342.
So you're gonna have a little bit of a crosswind out of the south.
Cessna 4 Yankee Mike, readback is correct.
Out of the south, so put in a little left. Lauren? Alright, run up. Brakes are on. Fuel is on the right tank. They're both up to the tabs. Alright, trim is at neutral. Controls. Up. That's free and correct. Annunciator lights, all 3 work. Instruments, alright, the altimeter's set. Good on the AI. We're not moving. Turn coordinator, we're not turning. Dead north.
And ground number 4592. We're pushing off gate 26.
Alright, mixture to best power. Primer in and locked. 1,000 RPM.
Number 4592 Syracuse ground, you can push back your discretion. Thank you.
Look at that beautiful auto land. Nice, huh?
Wow, look at that thing. I've got a picture of you sitting right here while I was taking off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Never shared it with you. Alright, fuel pressure's good, oil temperature's still coming up, oil pressure is good, and we have suction. And we're going to do the pitot heat. We got a bit of a wait. Okay. Fuel pressure, oil temperature, idle check closed.
Heavy taxi to the ramp via Golf Alpha, this frequency.
Okay, and throttle friction. Good. Okay.
Alright, pre-take.
Good to go.
Not quite do your takeoff check.
Pre-takeoff check, okay. Flaps are 0. There's best power. Fuel pump is on. Check transponder set. 12. Heading bug we don't need.
712, Syracuse Tower.
712, doors and windows locked, landing light.
712, round departure from the ramp will be at your own risk. Use caution. Now
Probes are on.
winds 220 at 3. Proceed on course.
Okay. 712. Brakes release. Abort plan. Abort plan is straight ahead if we're below 1,000 feet.
And left or right.
What's that?
If you're not, left or right. All you can do it. Don't try to turn back.
Alright, now we're gonna go COM 1, power.
Attention all aircraft information X-ray is current at Syracuse with a visibility of 10. The ceiling 5,500 overcast. Altimeter 2980.
Syracuse Tower, Archer 38254 at runway 28 at Juliet, ready for takeoff.
Archer 38254, Syracuse Tower, winds 210 at 3, runway 28 at Juliet, clear for takeoff, make right close traffic.
Right close traffic, clear for takeoff, runway 28 at Juliet, 38254. Okay, heels on the ground. Nothing on final, nothing on the runway.
Like that 712, your frequency change to the hospital is approved. 712, roger, I got the
Lined up, we got 28 there, 7.
Try to start on the center line.
Yeah, we got some airspeed at 60, 65.
Top 7, cross runway 33 Alpha.
And VY is about 75. So you're about 85. So,
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Well, I normally pitch so I can see the horizon, right? So
Correct. Seeing is believing.
Top 7, proceed down runway 28, cross runway 33.
all right, he said right traffic, right?
When in doubt, what?
Ask.
Okay, but he did say right traffic.
Okay.
Turn. About 800 feet, you want to start your turn.
Oh, not AGL.
92, Syracuse ground runway 28.
No, that's fine.
Sierra Mike Alpha, cross runway 33.
So you're trying to find a left triangle. Now roll it out. You're perpendicular to the runway. Load it downwind. Now start pulling your power back. Power, power. Look up front while you're doing this. Now level. Now where were you looking?
Trying to look everywhere.
Where should you be looking?
Out the window.
Well, the front.
Out the front.
Now adjust your power back. So what I'm looking for out of you, I'm just gonna kind of, what you want to do is like when you get up, coming up toward you, just kind of go like that with the power, okay? Then just glance down, I'm like where I need to be, okay? Alright, now pick a point out there. There's really no wind, so I don't want you any farther out than this, okay?
Okay, so I'm even with the bottom of the lake.
Oh, okay. So you're angling out though?
Oh, am I?
Good, 4 Yankee Mike, Syracuse Tower, roger, hold short, runway 28.
Turn it a little bit more, there's really no wind. Now, why should you be turning in anyways a little bit?
In case you lose your engine?
No, because the wind's coming from the south.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you lose your engine, you will hopefully make the runway.
Yeah.
Archer 38254, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extending downwind 38254, you'll call my base. So in that case, do we want to power back at this point?
Top 7, roger, proceed.
I don't know.
Okay.
You're playing. I'll see what you're going to do.
Skyhawk 734 Yankee Mike, Syracuse Tower, winds 200 with 4, runway 28 at Juliet, clear for takeoff, turn right, heading 360.
Yeah, let's
take off 28.
Power back.
Juliet, right, 360 for Yankee Mike.
And we'll first notch flips. Not going to come down much though.
So why would you slow up?
Why would I slow up?
Yeah.
So I don't get too far away from the airport.
There you go. Why waste your time going all over the place?
Yeah.
Now, maintain 1,400 feet. You have plus or minus 100 feet. So say you drop, so you busted your altitude. So that's one thing. So you can add power. That's okay. Don't be afraid to add power. It takes a lot of power to hold slow flight. Remember that way we do slow flight?
Yeah.
And when you get back to 1,400 feet, just your power back a little bit. Then trim it out to maintain 1,400. For the check rider, he's looking that you're making an adjustment.
Number 4592, Syracuse Tower, winds 180 with 3, runway 28, clear for takeoff. Takeoff runway 28, Lindbergh 4592.
Now this could happen when you're soloing, so you got to deal with it.
Yep.
Just before you might contact departure, talking a bit. Departure point flight.
So you never really want me looking out the side windows.
You can, I don't care what you look at. I look all the time. But you better have your point, maintain your altitude too. You can look around, I don't care.
You yell at me for doing it.
Well, because you're like this and all sorts of shit's going wrong out there.
Okay.
Actually, I had this lady I was flying with, and she was doing the same thing, and she goes, "You were doing a flight, you were looking down the window the whole time." Down at the window, I go, "Did I lose my altitude?" She goes, "No." "Did I lose my heading?" "No." There's your answer. But I do look, it just doesn't appear to me. Hell, I gotta keep track of you too. Along with everything else.
Archer 38254, you can turn base at your discretion. The wind's calm, runway 28, clear for the option. Caution right turbulence, departed CRJ7.
Turning base and clear for the option 254.
Number 4592, contact departure, good day. Good day, Lindbergh.
Alright, so now we're going to drop some power. So we're bring the nose down, so we have to come down. Check how far away we are from the runway. Start coming down some more, get the nose down. Flaps. Some trim, some down trim, down trim.
Syracuse Tower, light pad 712.
You just lost your engine.
Light pad 712.
You're going to make that runway.
Syracuse
No.
Tower, light pad 712 is
Going there.
information X-ray.
Bad
I'm
power.
ready for takeoff from upstate en route.
So why did you decide to put your flaps in like that? Are we 45 from the end of the runway?
Departure from the
No.
hospital, be at your own risk. Use caution, not in sight from the tower. The wind is calm. Proceed
Don't be
on
automatic.
712.
But wait on your flaps so you get a better descent rate, okay? So stay up a little bit higher till you get a little bit closer to the runway.
Okay,
Alright?
got it. Yeah, because we got all red.
Red, you're dead.
Up 7, roger. Proceed on runway 33, cross runway 28.
Now stay at 1,400 feet till you come around, then dump your flaps in. Remember, that's just, what I told you on the ground, that's staying exactly in the pattern the way it is.
Yeah.
And Oswego, get this.
Yeah.
Here you get all sorts of weird crap.
Yeah.
But I'm soloing you here, so.
Let that 712 contact departure on 126.12. Have a good day.
Alright, so we got 2 notches of flaps. The lights are starting to come in here, so we're just about on the glide pan. I can bring the power back, bring the nose down, start to come down.
So keep coming down at this steady rate. See, I'm always looking for deer. I don't know what I find with you guys. Along with everything else going on. I never see them though.
I'm going to bring the power back because we're at 75 and we get down a little bit.
Don't descend any slower though.
Gotcha. Okay, looking at the other end of the runway. Little right ailer, right rudder.
Not 7, roger, good day.
All the way back on the throttle. Back.
Just hold it. Just hold it. Alright, flaps up. I'll try to get on the center line again before you take off. Very nice.
He did not tell me right or left traffic. Nope.
Departure 254, make left close traffic until further advised.
Left close traffic, 38254. Okay, coming up on 900 feet. Left turn. Keep the nose coming up. Gonna head towards the city. Nose coming up.
So what changes?
The wind. Going into the wind now.
Yep.
Now that. Now I'm gonna go downwind. Keep the nose coming up a little bit. Coming up at my target altitude. Grab out a little bit because of the wind. Level off. I'm going to slow down with a pitch. Drifting in a little bit, I think. Pull up trim. Good. Alright, we're not clear to land yet. Said I could make left close traffic though.
I don't know.
He did.
Departure 254, winds 200 with 4, runway 28 clear for the option.
28 clear for the option, 38254. Okay, coming back on the power. On your flaps. Nose down. Not quite there. Nice view of the thruway. Okay, let's turn. Watch your flaps. Push it. Aim out towards the lake. We're a little close. Now you're perfect. Okay, and looking at the other end of the runway, back on the power, coming down. Don't over control it.
Add some power. That nose up. Gotta keep that nose up. You overcorrected just a smidgen. See how that little smidge?
Yeah, it turned into a shit show.
That's right. Again.
Get on the center line.
When you get past the numbers, pull power back just a smidge more and they'll keep you a little bit lower. And a little bit slower.
Okay, we're making left traffic. Trim's looking good. No? Hello, rain, huh?
Little rain, yeah, I saw it on the thing there.
Oh, okay. That's what you were looking at.
Usually it doesn't get to the ground, but...
Alright, 800 feet. Keep it coming up. Keep it coming up.
Now roll out.
Roll out.
Keep the nose coming up. Don't let it drop. Like, there you go. Now turn downwind. Not too much, not too much.
Just about what, 30 degrees?
Now start pulling your power back.
Yep.
Your power back. Get that power back. Power back. Power back. Get it back. Back more. More. Perfect. Look out front. Don't let the nose drop. Don't let it drop. Fly the plane. Now see your FC is a little bit slower this time.
Yeah.
Now just slowly correct it back up again. Nothing, just nice, take your time, just let it come back up. You're only a couple hundred, you're only like 40, 50 feet off, so it's fine. Just kind of creep it back up. Don't drift in though either. Multiple things you gotta keep track of. So you're about 90 knots?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now turn your nose out to the right a little bit. Now.
Archer 38254, winds 170 at 4, runway 28 clear for the option.
28 clear for the option, 254. 170 at 4, okay, straight out of the south at 4 miles an hour.
It's nothing, just feel it, don't worry about it.
Yep.
For this little dinky lake
I'm trying to comprehend the winds when they say them, because lots of times I'm like, what did they say the winds are?
Well, they said it was calm before, and then he was...
No, I know, but you know, it goes in one ear and out the other with me. Right, we're beam the numbers.
Now look out front while you're doing this. Power back. Now put your nose down.
Nose down.
Perfect. Now slow up your, just keep it just like that. Keep the nose coming down a little bit. Now you're 45. I would pull my power back just a little bit. Now notch your flaps and turn. Look out front while you're doing this. Out front. You can see the runway out of your peripheral vision. Now add just a smidge of power, just a little bit. That. Keep it coming around. Now kind of crab into the wind a little bit. I don't know how much, but a little bit. And just
roll out.
now look out front though, so you need to keep the nose coming down. See, you're a little high there?
Yeah.
Now start your turn. Don't pull back, don't pull back. Why'd you pull back?
I'm pushing in. Pushing in.
You pull back, I walk. Okay, keep it coming down. Now adjust your power back now. You're high, and you gotta correct for this because you're over. See how the wind picked up between this last one and this one?
Yeah.
Can't do a Harrison Ford.
If I was by myself, I'd go around.
You can fix it, that's fine.
Huh?
You're not making the adjustments here. Thank you. Now add some up trim in. Now look way down the runway. Easy on the controls, nothing harsh. Now start flying level. Just fly level, just fly, don't let it come up, don't let it come up. Now slowly pull back on the yoke. Too hard, so you jerked it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just pull back, pull back, pull back. Just hold it, just hold it. You just got, you're like, kind of smooth.
Slower, huh?
Yeah, smooth. That elevator's pretty, or stabilator is pretty big, so it's a big surface area, so it causes a lot of movement.
Yeah.
All right. Full power. I can help you with the next one here. You're not bad. You did this the best you've done. So now we can start thinking about soloing you again pretty soon.
Taking some up trim out.
Yep. Constant adjustment.
Climbing up, looking out the front. Coming up on 800 feet.
You can start your turn.
Start my turn. Keep coming up, looking out the front. Looking for the city to come. Okay, roll out.
I think it's raining in the valley out there.
Yeah, it is. And roll in. Keep it coming up. Okay, a little too high on the turn. Coming up on altitude. Start pulling back.
Yep. And just pull it back. Just look how far you're doing is pulling it back. Now pull power back more. Go pull power back. Look out front while you're doing that.
Yeah, I see the nose dropping.
Right, so fix it.
Yep.
Now look down at your airspeed, your RPM indicator.
This is Central 3.
And just jolt it back a little bit now.
For update.
There you go. Now look up front.
Central 3, Syracuse
Now
Tower, Roger.
turn to the right a little bit, because there is a little bit of a south wind here. Okay?
Yeah.
Now add that up trim in.
I am, yeah. We're at 90.
You're perfect right now.
Yep.
Okay? Airspeed's good. Now look at the runway quick. See how far you are from this is a good distance from where we want to be. Now go back to your reference point out there, and that'll keep you from watching the edge there, so get it back up again. If you need to add a smidge of power, add a smidge of power. But then take it back out again. Turn your nose out a little bit. That's why you're
Archer 254, make a right 360, report reestablish on the downwind.
Right 360 will report back on the downwind.
While you're doing this, you got to maintain 1,400 feet.
Okay. Climbing, so I'm going to put a little more turn in.
Use your horizon.
Enjoying the view out the wing there.
Very nice. Yeah. New Feldmeyer building in the old golf course?
That's where my office is.
Oh, really?
Right by that Feldmeyer building, yeah. Right, my office looks right out over the old golf course. Okay, we're gonna roll back out. We're a little close to the runway.
Why did that happen?
Turn tighten up for what?
The wind.
Ah, the wind. Alright.
Archer 254, extend your downwind and I'll call your base.
Extending downwind 254, you call my base. Alright. Big two.
trimmed out.
3254, base turn is your discretion. Wind 170 at 4, runway 28 cleared for the option. On the go, make right traffic.
Make right traffic on the go, clear for the option 38254. Making a base turn now. You know what? I have power in. But that's alright, because we're a little ways away. I'm going to get towards the lake. Roll it out. The nose coming down. Take some power out.
Central 3, say intentions upon departure.
And Tower Central 3, so we'll be shutting down momentarily, probably 20 or 30 minutes, waiting for crew.
Okay, Central 3, Roger, advise having the landing area in sight.
Central 3, we do.
Medevac Central 3, Roger, your radio services are terminated. Fixed, we changed to proof. Have a good day.
Good day, sir. Central 3.
Back on final. Add some down trim in. Second notch flaps.
If you have in doubt when to put the second notch flaps in that situation, think about if you can make the runway if you have an engine failure. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Now, beam-in numbers, you know, the pattern's the same thing, but in the Syracuse, when they bring you out in all these weird ways,
Yeah.
just, if you have when in doubt when to put that second notch in, think of an engine failure, and then you put, you know, if you put them in, you still can make the runway.
Got it.
The best way to roll a bump.
I'm getting blown off to the right a bit, so I'm going to put in a left aileron.
KSYR, Apex 01. Call Turkish Tower, again.
KSYR, Apex 01, 2,600 for 2,011 miles east of the field. Look for 28 full stop.
Apex 01.
Okay, if you overcorrect, I'm going to override you, so I want to see what you're doing in the controls.
Let's land runway 28, Apex 01.
Why are you leaving power in? I pull back a little bit more. See, I pull back a little smidge more. You feel me do that?
No, I didn't.
I did. Yeah, that was a nice landing.
I thought I did a good job.
You did, but I pulled back a smidge more. Ever land on that nose wheel. I won't touch it this time. I want you to see that slight picture.
60 knots. 65. Up trim, up trim, up trim.
Now, it's going to change. Because we got to do what traffic?
Oh, we got to make right traffic now?
What's he say to you?
I don't know.
Ask him.
Syracuse Tower 254, did you say right traffic?
254, affirmative, make right close traffic.
Right close traffic, 38254, thank you.
When in doubt,
Ask them.
you got to be 100% sure.
Otherwise they ask you to write down a phone number.
Just happened.
Did it?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yep, somebody in the Trinidad.
Oh, seriously?
Yep. I get all the scoops.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, coming up on...
Just pull that power back. Get it back. Thank you. Yeah, on the controls.
Yeah.
Now turn to the right a little bit. So you don't get too far away.
You want to do that with the rudder or just, aileron?
Just the aileron. Just going
March 3254, make short approach, runway 28, wind 70 at 6, cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 28 short approach, 38254. Alright, so now he's saying short approach, so we're going to want to maybe be a little early on the... Make sure we're not late anyway on being a beam the numbers. A little close, right?
Engine failure. I better do something. Just don't go over the terminal. Now, why did you drift out so far? You're gonna make the runway.
Huh?
Careful when you drift out. Roll it out. And notch your flaps. Then keep it tight, right?
You did say keep it tight. We're keeping it tight.
But we're not over the terminal. Never ever fly over the terminal.
Yeah, I heard you.
Alright.
Second notch.
Now start your turn. Gentle. This is a good time to get you to if you have an engine failure anyways. Now keep it coming down. That's nice gentle turn. Now start turning a little bit steeper, but keep that nose coming down. Now roll out. Now look way down the runway. Nothing changes. Fly level. Fly levels. Don't pull back. You got it. Now slowly start pull back. Just hold it. A little bit more. A little bit more. Just hold it. Hold it. There it is. See that? Got it. All right, again. Better get going. Yeah, 3,000 feet left. Yeah. Not that that's plenty anyways, but. 65. Now we go. You did all right. If you pull back just a little, just keep slowly a little bit more, it would have been smoother even. And it would have been a little bit more nose up and a little bit smoother. Okay. If you treat steep turns like that with no power, you gotta keep that nose down.
March 254, that was a perfect short approach. Right on the traffic, your discretion.
What, traffic, right traffic? Or traffic?
Go ahead,
left or right? My discretion?
March 254, affirmative, what would you like?
Yeah, let's do right this time, thank you.
March 254, roger, make right close traffic. Extend your downwind, traffic to follow, MQ992 modified.
Alright, extending the downwind on right close traffic, thanks for that. It was a simulated engine failure.
Alright, so.
March 254, roger.
You don't say that over the radio.
I know, but...
Never say that over the radio. Alright, anyways. Alright, so now, you got this information.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you do?
What information?
What did he just tell you?
You know, right downwind, right, and extend my, right, so slow down and don't go rocking.
Slow down a little bit, keep your climb up. This is thinking ahead. Power back, get your power back, get your power back, get it back, get it back. Pull it back.
So don't rocket far away from the airport is what you're saying.
Oh, now what happened in the right traffic, the reason why you gotta grab it to the wind, you're missing the crosswind here.
Got it.
Before you get jammed up because of the wetlands coming this way.
Yeah.
Now it's blowing us away from the runway, before it was blowing us towards the runway.
Got it.
So now power back, get that power back, put a notch of flaps out. Now get slow.
Got it.
I'm trying to get you to...
601, you make Juliet?
I'm trying to get you to think ahead of what's going on in the situational awareness of what's going on around you.
And remain this frequency, thank you.
March Juliet, taxi back to ramp, remain this frequency, Apex 01.
March 254, basically your discretion, wind 180 at 5, runway 28 cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 283-254, thank you.
Okay, so now do not descend.
Right.
I saw you look over there and I saw you talking and you missed that.
I did.
Now turn in. Now you can speed up a little bit if you want. You got your 10 degrees of flaps out already.
Oh yeah. Alright, base is my discretion.
Turn in a smidge. There you go. Do a normal landing now.
Okay.
Apex 01 off the active.
Apex 01, roger, thank you.
Alright, so we already have the flaps down. Gonna pull back. Power, nose down.
Pull power back a little bit more. A little bit more. There you go. Now keep the crab to the right in. Don't keep the nose coming down. So those are two things you gotta keep track of. Now notch your flaps and turn. Now notice how your base is taking longer. Because why?
Yeah, the wind's pushing me out.
We're fighting the wind. So your downwind or your crosswind should be quicker. Now if we go left traffic, the opposite happens. You got to turn quicker on your base because that's why you keep blowing over here.
Yeah.
Because you're not turning quick enough. You're not adjusting for the winds. Pull back a little bit on the yoke. Now wait on your turn a little bit. No, not too much, just a smidge. There you go. Now make a nice gentle turn. Pilots are notoriously lazy. Let the wind do the work for you. Now slowly take your power back. Walking it back. Now add some up trim in. Now keep walking the power back. Keep walking it back, just go to idle.
At idle.
Okay, now just let it come down. Now you're a little faster, pull back on the yoke a little, just a little, not too much, just a smidge. Now start flying level. Now pull back on the yoke, pull back. Why don't you pull them back a little bit more? Gently pull it back a little bit more. 2 more, we'll call it a day. Good. It was a good lesson today. I'm going to help you with the next one. I want to show you when you slowly keep pulling it back like that, it'll keep your nose up a little bit more. Okay. Tower 254, can you get range traffic in this one?
Arch 2548, from where to make range traffic.
Thanks a lot. 254. All right. You know they do that on purpose when they know I'm in the airplane?
What's that?
Keep it tight.
Oh, do they?
If they know what I'll do.
Did he really need that?
Well,
Didn't really seem like he
need what? Turn right.
Yeah.
Doing what? To keep it tight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty. We did it really tight. Most pilots wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Now wait. Now start your turn. Actually, I want to left.
254, wind 180 at 4, runway 28, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 283, 254.
Now turn in.
Sarah Sky, 734.
Power back.
Sound, runway 28.
Nice boat. Nice boat down there.
Yankee Mike,
What's that?
Nice boat down there.
170 at 4, runway 28, clear for the option. Option, runway 28, 46.
Keep creeping out on me.
I don't even see it.
Archer 254, on the go, make left close traffic.
On the go, left close traffic, 3254. I don't even know what's happening, that's the scary part.
Pick a point out there. I know there's a little rain out there, but
yeah.
Pick a point that will tell you you're getting off. See how far out we are? And we're drifting out here?
Okay. Feels pretty good to me.
It's not bad because I keep pushing you back in.
All right. Okay. Oh, we're gonna pull power back. And first notch of flaps.
Here's that change in the engine. That's what I want you to listen. 45, turn. Notch flaps, turn.
Nose down.
Add a little power. Just a smidge. Too much. A little bit less. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. Perfect. There you go. Keep the nose down. Perfect.
Nose down. We'll wait a little longer to make the turn because the wind will blow us.
Now the left traffic is it's gonna blow you in, okay? So remember you kept going past that?
Yeah.
Power back a little bit, nose down. Perfect. Nice shallow turn. That's all you gotta do, a nice shallow turn. Slowly a little high, so slowly start pulling your power back. How's the up trim?
Need more.
Okay. Now just let it come down, okay?
Coming down and out the other.
Perfect. Now slowly start level, just level, not like that. Now slowly pull back. Hold that, hold that, hold that. See that?
Yeah.
You, when I was pulling back, you let go. Hold it. You're strong enough. Go. And tower 254, this next one will be a full stop. They'll be jumping up today.
254, roger that. You can make left traffic, extension downwind. Traffic follows the Skyhawk on a 2-mile right base for runway 28.
That you?
Left traffic extending downwind 3254.
So this last one, we always end on a good note. It's all you. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes. Not really, but I'm gonna close my eyes. So you're getting ready to solo again, just so you know.
Okay.
Get those little fears out of your system.
Okay.
I tell you to take a shot before you fly, but you can't do that.
Take a while, yeah.
After though.
Sounds like a good idea.
Or a beer, whatever you drink. Or if you don't drink, I don't tell you.
Out. Go back in. Keep it coming up. Looking out the window.
So what are the last two mistakes you made on this when we're doing left traffic like this? Or wreck
I got blown in.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna point myself out. And power back. There we go.
Archer 254, traffic 11 o'clock in 3 miles of Skyhawk, 1,400 feet. Some 1 mile right base for runway 28.
Looking for the traffic, 254.
All right. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
But now you gotta look for an airplane. Maintain your distance
Yeah.
from the runway. Maintain your altitude. Maintain your heading. Maintain your airspeed.
Started to lose the altitude, so I quit looking for the airplane.
Because who's the most important airplane? The one we're in.
One.
At least for me, anyways. Now you know why you don't have your reference point.
Yeah.
So when you look for that airplane, you go back to your point, your horizon, scan.
Archer 254, traffic is now 10 o'clock in 2 miles, 900 feet, 1 mile final for runway 28.
Traffic inside 254.
Archer 254, thank you. Follow that traffic, wind 1604, runway 28, cleared to land.
28 clear to land, 38254. Now we're following him, so I'm not gonna make my turn.
He's doing an option, so he won't be too bad.
Okay.
So he's doing the option?
Pull this down, pull the power back, the nose down. Notch your flaps. The nose down. Turn. Saw the traffic. Second notch of flaps, keep the nose down. Turn a little early because we got the wind pushing it. Nose down.
How's your airspeed?
Airspeed's just a titch fast, but not that bad.
So what should you do?
Pull back.
Or?
Pull out power.
Thank you.
Here he goes.
How's the uptrim? That'll keep your flare good.
Skyhawk 4 Yankee Mike, make right or left traffic, your discretion.
Now it's coming down. Power's out.
Yankee Mike, roger, wind 160 at 4, runway 28, cleared for the option.
For the option, runway 28, 4 Yankee Mike.
Back. Back. Hold the nose right there.
Oh. Alright, you kept the nose up.
Did.
You pulled a little early, that's what caused that, but not bad. I'll take it. Now you got it now? Good job.
Got it.
We'll probably do it again and then...
354, you turn left at Juliet, taxi to the ramp via Yankee, remain this frequency.
Juliet to Yankee, remain this frequency, 38254, thanks.
Now after you solo, I'll teach you so you can land here and then go off in November.
What?
Now after you solo, I'll teach you to land down here, turn in November.
Oh yeah.
Today I just wanted you to land somewhere on the runway. Not bad, that was good. See how you kept pulling it back? Now you pulled a little high, that's why we hit a little hard.
Yeah.
Now how could you have gotten out of that to make it a little bit smoother?
Low power.
Low power, but get it back out after it's... If you had a little power, it gives you that little lift, but if you leave it in, just gonna go all the way down the runway. So you want to slowly get adjusted back out again. So if you ever balloon up like that, remember I told you don't push down, you add the power and then let it settle back down. Because if you push it down, like when you balloon up like that, if you go down really fast, you hit the nose wheel and that's in the airplane. How do you feel better?
Yeah.
Good. And this is the type of conditions will so avoid. Yeah, it's not gonna be a day. So one more flight like this, you keep consistently doing it. Solo. Because I'm gonna be gone like the Wednesday before the July 4th week.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm leaving that Wednesday or Thursday and then I'm gonna be gone all next week, that week. Finally a vacation.
Yeah, I'm leaving the 11th, I'll be gone for a week.
So you're the week after me. Or July or June.
July.
Yeah.
Right, that's what you're talking about, right?
I'm glad, because I was gonna do summer school, but I would be able to gone that 4th of July week because we wanted to be in Myrtle Beach for 4th of July. They said, nah, I won't do summer school here, and I'm glad because I wouldn't got it anyways because they're going virtual.
They want me out here? Probably, right?
Yeah, go right next to 39 Zulu.
On the other side, between the...
No, don't just go over here.
Gonna say.
You're not gonna fit.
Okay.
So you want the avionics off before you shut it down.
First. I mean, I normally do it because I'm sitting here.
Right.
When you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Now, do you know where the ident button is on the transponder?
Yeah, it's right there in the middle.
All right.
Thank you. the plane captain. It's better than having to call and call the tower.
Tell the plane captain why he was starting the battery stuff.
Yeah.